What's up, Cine Nerds? JP Cross, one half of the Cine Nerds podcast host. Day 10 of my Albert Pyun 10 Days of Films. So, today I'm going to do something a little different. So, I'm going to mention Cyborg, Jean-Claude Van Damme Cyborg, because obviously it's a classic, you know. A lot of people remember that film. You know, it was a Van Damme film, and with him trying to get this cyborg to Atlanta, you know, to try to save humanity. But it's hard to mention Cyborg without mentioning Nemesis, because I feel like Cyborg was always a precursor to what Albert was decided to do with the Nemesis series. He did a series with this cyborg cop, the original Nemesis, and there's an incredible list of familiar faces with Tim Thomerson, and just a lot of familiar faces in the Nemesis first film, and even the films that came after. So if you never dove into what I've always considered, you know, Albert Pyun's cyborg movies, you know, he obviously has a cyborg, he has his Nemesis movies. He continues some of this, you know, throughout his career with cyborgs. And I was always a fan of the cyborg movie, and I was always a fan of the Nemesis film. So I wanted to do a little something different and just talk about his cyborg movies in general. So dive into just any of his cyborg movies, and I think you're going to find a lot of fun. You're going to have fun with them. So that's my 10 Days of Albert Pyun, and there's so many more. He has done movies all through the 90s and into the 2000s, and up until he passed away, he still has stuff that is being worked on now. There is a vast variety of films that this man has done on a low budget throughout his career, and I have said even in some of our full-length episodes, that he is one of my favorite low-budget directors. And we even did a low-budget directors episode of Top 5, and obviously Albert Pyun was in my Top 5. I can't remember where I had him in it at this point. You know, I'd have to go back and listen. But he is one of my all-time favorite low-budget directors, and most people have seen at least some of his films at some point. You just didn't know it. And so I dare you to go look at his IMDb and go through his filmography, and you're going to find something. All right. Until our next 10 days of CineNerdsPodcast.com. Till next time, click like, subscribe, follow, share. Later.